So we have two servers, one server which is 92, another server which is like ending with 34. We have to copy from one server which is 92, that is a source server, to the target server. Okay, that's our requirement. So how will you rename this particular server? So let's rename this server as source. Okay, something like this. Rather than source, let us rename it as ABC or XYZ. So you have to copy from XYZ. So this is my XYZ server. Okay, to ABC. Export PS1. Okay, the prompt you are setting up, just write ABC $ space this. So see, now XYZ space this is just a prompt. So previously it was coming as prompt like root @ server IP, then something. Now you are just prompting this, that this is an ABC server. Clear? So this is one server, this is another server. Your task is to copy from this folder, this file, to where? To here you want to copy, to XYZ. Right? From this folder, this file, to this folder directly. So how will you do? Let us do quickly. We will try to set up passwordless SSH. We can also do with password of the private key, or we can also do without password. So let us do without password. Okay. With password also I'll show you, which is not a big deal. So let's see without password, which is having more steps. So now how to do that? Passwordless SSH. It will be a part of your interview question for sure. Okay. How to do passwordless SSH? You will generate a key in this particular server. So first of all, check which user you are currently in. You are in root user. So in this, you will generate a key by running this command, SSH-keygen. Keygen means key generation. Okay, which key? SSH key. You're generating a key. It is asking you which key you want to generate. Private key in this location. You are saying, okay, fine. Again, you are keep giving enter. Don't give anything else. Just keep giving enter. Run this command and keep giving enter, enter, enter. Once you give, see, these things will come. It will say your identification has been saved here. This is not having .pub, but this is having .pub. Pub means public. This is a public key. This is a private key. So you have a public key and you have a private key. Which location? Inside this location. So this folder got created. Inside this folder, you will have two files, pub and this one. Pub is nothing but a public key. So now what you will do, you will copy the public key. Okay. From where? From the source, because you have to copy from XYZ to ABC. So you copy the public key from source and go to the target. In the target, you have to go to the same location like .root .ssh. Okay, inside this folder you will go and find a file called authorized key. So open this authorized key, okay, and copy this whole thing there. Okay, public key. Copy this public key, then come here in authorized, enter, give O. O will be like next line and insert mode. Okay, so you can go down and type I to get the insert mode, or you can just type O after opening the file. It will be next line and it is an insert mode. So now what you will do, you will copy this whole thing till internal and then here paste. Once you paste, okay, give escape. Escape, Now colon WQ means quit and save. So save and quit, write and quit, W for write, Q for quit, save. Now this is done. Now what you will do, okay, try to see if it's working or not. So to see if it's working or not, okay, let us go back to the previous folder, which is here. We'll also go back to the previous folder, which is here. CD hyphen, it will go back to the previous folder from where you switched, from where you done CD. Okay, so CD this, and then from where you did CD, from var.html, from this location. So you are going back to that location. CD hyphen means that. Now come here and do ls minus ltr. This is what you need to copy to this location. So you will type scp, okay, and then you will type the server name. What is the server name? Here you go, type host name. This is the server name. Okay. Go here, colon, okay, and then copy the file to this location, right? You want to copy to this location. So what are you doing? You're saying scp this file of source, copy to which location? Copy here in this server, colon this path. Once you give enter and you find that it is asking you yes or no for fingerprint, give yes. Okay, once you give that and you see copy is done. Now come to this folder and try to do ls minus ltr, and you will find that this file came. What is the time? 15:57. Let's do date and you will find that just 26 seconds before it copied. Okay, 15 means 3, right? Same thing it has done. 3 p.m. means 15. So now we understood now how to copy from one server to another server. Okay, so do this same. How am I doing? Okay, this is how you will be doing. Everything should be same. So whatever this authorized key permission is there, do not change anything. Everything should be same. Just try to do this way. We will show you later that, okay, what happens when you change the permission from RW. By default, it will be RW, but if you change it to RWX, or if you change it to some other permission, it should be always like this, RW, and everything should be dash, 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 dash. That means it should be 600. If it is more than 600, things will not work. Okay, so what is 600, what is RW, and all those things we will be seeing. For now, just do whatever I am doing, because this is like you are learning while you do things. Okay, so now do this way and you see that copy is done here. Now, if this file have ABC or XYZ, how will you check? Again, grep XYZ. This grep means filter out this string in this file and see it is there. Red in color is there, no? That means it is also copied. So now in this ABC folder, you have two folders. In ABC server, you have two folders. One is ABC and XYZ. So you can change this name. Why? Because anyway, we have copied this server we are going to terminate. So what will we do? We will do Control R. I will type export. So as we type this Control R, it is searching from the previous command. Okay, what you have wrote. And it will, you don't have to type the full command. It will automatically come. Okay, like I am doing Control R, you also have to do the same way. Don't do some other way. So this is all practice we are doing. Warm-up session to learn Linux. Your senior is saying you do this, you are doing this blindly. Don't think much. Whatever he is saying, you do that. Something like that. So what we are doing, because we are running both the websites here, XYZ and ABC, I'm just adding a name. Just to understand that this is one server where both the websites are running. Okay, cool. Now you will do this way. So you have two, ABC and XYZ. Okay. So now what we will do, if I just type ABC and XYZ, I just created these two folders. Will it work? Let's see. Okay, so we will go to the, I don't know which server is your ABC. How to get that? You can go ifconfig.me to get the public IP 69. So here you see this is your 69 where you were able to get ABC. Now you try to refresh it. See, you will not get anything. So you try to do what? You try to create two context path, okay, two path inside this folder. But then inside this folder, it is trying to search index.html, which is it is not able to get. That's why it is showing you the default page, the normal page. But then you don't want to see this page. You want to see ABC and XYZ. So what will you do? Suppose you will do like this. This is path-based mapping. Okay, you will type ABC. If you type /ABC, it will show abc.com. Welcome to ABC. If you type XYZ, it will show you welcome to xyz.com. But then can you give this part to your customer? Because your customer already bookmarked. What it bookmarked? He already bookmarked as xyz.com. Correct? He already bookmarked as xyz.com. So you cannot give them this particular URL. So let us see how can you convert this URL to just xyz.com. But when somebody gives xyz.com, it will still come to 69 server and it will open the, it will show you this content. And when you type abc.com, it will show you this content. Is my requirement clear, guys? Is the requirement clear to everyone? That we should still give like this. Okay. And both should point to same server. Currently it is not pointing, but both should point to same server. Okay. Customer will only give this. They will not give /something/. Okay. They will remember the domain name. So you have to do something so that it will both go to the same server and show the content different. So now you can stop this server. You don't need this server. So for now you can stop. Okay. Let us stop this server. XYZ. So click on this action state stop. So we are stopping XYZ123, which is this. Okay, but now we will have to do ABC. So this is only one server where we have both the codes. So we need to point both the URL ABC and XYZ to the same IP address, which is 69. And somehow we need to point. Okay. I need answers from all. I don't know. I think you all are not understanding. Is this a requirement clear, guys?
Yes. Yes, sir.
We have only one server now. Video already moved. So now let us point. Now go, Udit, maybe update the host file with this IP. Okay, show your host file. You can take the control, just double click and you will be able to. Yeah, go to show your host file. Not here in the
Local.
local.
Local means Windows.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have saved this one.
Yeah, right click on this and edit with Notepad++. Open with Notepad++.
Just hold on.
or Notepad, anything. Just open with Notepad. No problem. Open. Okay. So now what you have to do, see, currently these domains are pointing to different IP. But now you have to do that DNS switch. Okay, so this is called DNS switch because domain name you are switching to same IP. So now change it.
69 was open, no?
Yeah, 69. So change copy. So what you do, yeah, here space xyz123.com. Yeah, right com. ABC will be also pointing to this space xyz123.com. Right? So both should point to the same domain. And save it. All of you understood this particular thing, that you will go to that host file and you will change same IP, which should point to that. Now, will it work? No, it
No.
will still not work. Why? Because if you give xyz123.com and abc123.com, no, just change it, the name. Don't give IP address.
Okay.
It's the name. No, so in the next page, it is there, next tab.
This one.
Yeah, just refreshes this one also showing the default page. Now go to the other. Refresh this one. This one is also showing the same
Default
page.
page.
Why it is showing the default page?
Do
We
we
have
need
to start a server.
restart the server?
No, restart the server. Why? You have just changed the code. There is no requirement to restart. Why it is showing this default page? Because currently still, if you see, still the Apache is pointing to this particular doc root. In this doc root, it is searching for index.html, which is not there. If you create here one index.html and write test and save it, and then you refresh now these pages, it will show test. Correct. But then this, so it is, that means that when you type this URL at port num, it is going to that IP which is there in your host file. It is going to that 80 port and it is searching to this document, it is going to this document root and searching for always index.html. Okay, not test.html, not abc, not xyz. If you give here abc, it will show you the abc thing. It will, if you give here xyz, it will show you the xyz thing, right? Because it is going to that particular folder. So just slash means this doc root. After that, whatever you are giving, it will go to that folder and it will see inside this folder then there is any HTML file or not. That should be named with index.html. If it is there, it will show it. Clear? Nanda, Patrick, is it clear?
Yes, yes.
I think we need to change the configuration files.
Right. So now you need to change the configuration file in such a way that if the request is coming from this host, abc123.com, this is called virtual host, because ultimately it is pointing to one particular host only, which is this, the IP address. But what is the name? This. So it is like a virtual host. It is a alias name of a host. Okay. Just like you have your nickname for your friends, and in your home, your mother will call you in a different name. Your friends will call you in a different name. Similarly, like this, but you are the same person. So that is all virtual name, right? Similarly,
Rahul, I have one doubt, Rahul. This abc123.com, it will work in only this machine, right? It won't work in other machine, right?
which one?
This abc123.com, which you have entered the site name.
abc123.com.
Yeah,
See,
no, it's showing some test, right? When you enter this.
when I enter this, it is showing test. Right?
Yeah, yes. It will work here only, right? In this machine only, right?
No, in your machine also we can do the configuration. In your machine, you will go to the host file, take the IP from Udit. Just you need
Okay.
that IP address.
Okay.
That 69 IP address. Just
Okay,
go
okay.
to the host file, change it, and then it will go and point to this particular.
Okay, Rahul.
Okay, I mean, clear, right?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So now what I was saying, you need to do what? You need to say that, okay, if a request comes from abc123.com, it should go to abc folder. If the request comes from xyz.com, it should go to xyz. Okay, this is the thing which you have to do. So I'll send you one document, okay, in the Slack channel. Open that Slack and copy this thing. Okay, I'm giving you on Slack.